Yeah, let's go. Shout out the Mountain and Fitch. I got Iggy and Woods doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put on the mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it.
This is your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
You are now tuned in to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops Podcast. This is season 6.
Season 6 in the 6. We're here, man.
We are here. Yo, listen, we got a shout out. We got some new sponsors.
We got some sponsors now, baby.
Yes, we got some sponsors. We got a shout out to Pizza-ish.
Come on.
They got some amazing pizza, jerk chicken, aki and saltfish.
A little bit of everything, man.
A little bit of everything.
Bringing that pizza world to that Caribbean food world, like,
yes.
Yo, it's real.
Guys, you gotta go check it out, man. And it's the location. It's 27 Ruth Ave in Brampton. Go check it out.
Check it out.
We got to shout out our other sponsor.
2 sponsors, baby. Come on.
Ace Juicery, man. Go check it out. They're on Instagram. Go check it out. They got amazing juices, freshly squeezed, all that good stuff.
I gotta get some to holler at from my little man, yo. We gotta get on a juice diet, man.
Oh man, they got what you need.
If you guys have any recommendations, I'm trying to grow. We're trying to grow, man. We're coming from a short family. We're trying to grow, man. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Also, man, go to the website. Check out the website.
Yeah.
www.hhhoops.com. Go check it out. If you want to get some of the flyest merch, it's all there on the website. Go check it out.
Man.
And obviously, we got to shout out Distant Cousins Title League.
Come on, man.
Emoji
Rock
fingers.
with us, man. All day, man. Come on. We working.
Yo, shout out to the fam, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. Let's get into it. This is one of my favorite times of the year, obviously.
Yeah.
NBA season is around the corner.
It's about to start, man.
It's about to start.
It's about to start, V.
Yeah, we always do our predictions every single year.
Every single year, man.
Most of the time, I'm always correct and you're wrong. But
let's get it. I'm over like 2, over 3
Let's get it. This year, let's see what things do. And we're gonna start off with the seedings this year.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with the East seedings.
Okay.
And we're gonna go from all the way from 15 all the way to 1.
Cool.
So I'll let you go first. East seedings. Let's get it.
All right. So I guess at number 15, right? I'm gonna go with the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I mean? I think Ben Simmons coming back is gonna be dope to see. I don't know how much he'll be able to do in regards to impact, but they got some nice young pieces. They're still figuring it out. New coach. I think the only highlight they're gonna have is really retiring, Vince Carter's jersey.
Yeah.
That's some bootleg shit. But it's all good. I ain't here to place judgment. So I'm gonna go with Brooklyn. I'm gonna go with Washington. You know what I mean?
Ooh-wee.
Shout out Washington, They picked up my man Ish Smith as a recruiter.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought he retired.
He retired, you know what I mean? But he's transferring over to the business side of the world, and he'll be the pro recruiter over there. So shout out the man Ish Smith.
They need a lot of help over there.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, Detroit, Charlotte, Chicago, Atlanta, Toronto.
What seed is Toronto?
I got Toronto at 9. Toronto at 9.
Okay.
I got Toronto at 9. I'm gonna play it safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it safe.
Got you.
Miami at 8. Orlando at 7. Cleveland at 6. Indiana at 5. Philly at 4. New York at 3. Milwaukee at 2. Boston at 1.
Okay. Mine is we're similar in some certain places. The East seeding for me, I got Pistons 15.
Yeah.
I got Nets 14. I got the Wizards 13. I got the Hornets 12. I got Chicago Bulls 11. The Hawks at 10. I got the Raptors at 9.
What?
The Raptors at 9.
Okay.
I got Magic 8. I got the Cavs at 7. I got Pacers 6. I got the Heat at 5. I got Knicks 4. Sixers 3. Bucks 2. Celtics 1.
Okay.
So almost. We're close.
All right.
So let's go to the West. The West seedings, 15-1. Let's go. Who you got?
Chauncey's my guy, man. But still building. So Portland at 15. Utah at 14. I got the Spurs, man, at 13, man. I hope I'm wrong. But they got a young team, even though they got Wemby doing his thing, and they got my man Chris Paul over there.
Bro, you're taking this to heart. Are you crying and shit?
I'm crying, man. My bad, Chris Paul, man. I've been letting you down the last couple of years, man. You're still my point guard, man.
No, you ain't been. He been letting you down.
No, he hasn't, man. He's been doing his thing, man. I got Golden State at hold up, yeah, 12.
Damn. Okay.
I got Golden State at 12, man.
Okay.
I got the Clippers at 11. I got the Lakers at 10. I got Houston Rockets at 9. I got New Orleans Pelicans at 8. I got Sacramento at 7. I got Memphis at 6. I got Phoenix at 5. I got Denver at 4. I got Minnesota at 3. I got Dallas at 2. And OKC at 1.
Wow. So your beloved Memphis is at 6?
They're gonna shock the world.
How can they?
They're gonna shock the world, man. I'm playing it safe.
You're playing it safe.
Bar injury, man. Right now they would be higher, but I'm just scared of.
Ja already got hurt in preseason. He got hurt twice.
The ankle and the hammy, a little bit. Like he's shaking enough, but he's a young boy. He's gonna be all right. I hope he's gonna be all right.
This is what I'm talking about.
I know this is what you're talking about, but I'm just saying if there's no injuries involved, and injury is part of the game. If that's not involved, Memphis can take top 3. Real talk with what they have. You know what I mean? So
we'll see.
They're gonna hold a 6th spot for me right now. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah,
I'm a little higher. But for me, the West seeding. This is Iggy's West seeding. I got Utah 15. I got Portland 14. I got the Spurs 13. I got Houston 12. I got Lakers at 11. I got Clippers 10. I got Warriors 9.
Warriors at 9.
I got Warriors at 9. I got the Kings at 8. I got the Pelicans at 7. I got the Suns at 6. I got Dallas 5. I got Memphis 4. I got Minnesota at 3. I got Denver Nuggets at 2. And I got OKC number 1. I think that the team that's going to surprise people, I'm not going to say surprise. They're a good team. Like Denver Nuggets, I think people think, they're going to fall. They lost a few key pieces. They lost Bruce Brown. They lost Katavius.
Yeah.
But I still think that they're one of the teams to beat. They're going to have experience now. They're going to have a healthy Jamal Murray coming back. He's going to be a first-time All-Star.
Calling it.
So, and you're going to have, obviously, Joker, who's the best player in the world.
Right.
So they say, but, he's the best player in the world, right? And, best player in the world, they always have an advantage, right?
They always do.
I look at them as this, not a sleeper. And then I think that Westbrook is going to fit really, really well on that team.
Right.
Coming off the bench, very energetic. He has experience. He's going to be a tough nose on defense. I think we're going to see a different side of Westbrook that we haven't seen in quite some time. And I think that, But OKC, man, what they added with Hartenstein, with Caruso, like they added exactly what they needed.
What they needed, exactly.
Like now you have, what's his name? The kid from Montreal. He's coming off the bench, I believe.
Oh, Dort?
Dort.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think Caruso's starting.
Okay.
And I think the reason why Caruso's starting is because he's just as good of a defender, but he can stretch the floor better. He can shoot better.
I feel like, Dort is a little bit underrated on the offensive side. You know what I mean? But I think Dort coming off the bench,
like that's crazy.
That second unit's gonna be mean.
Yes, and you have Dallas, which I think Clay is upset.
Yeah.
He feels disrespected.
Right.
He's coming for a lot of guys' neck.
You just got to hit that open shot. I don't know about him defensively, though.
Listen, they got defenders.
They do.
They got defenders now. They got the kid from he was in New Orleans Pelicans last year.
Right.
So he can defend. They got guys. He's okay. The only thing that I didn't really like was they didn't give Valanciunas the money.
Right.
So they're gonna be a little bit small.
They're gonna be a little bit small.
No, sorry. No, that's not the right team. What am I talking about? Dallas. I'm talking about this. That's
New
Orleans Pelicans.
Right.
Dallas, they actually are not small. They actually have Lively, and they have another young guy that's a rookie that I think he's like 7, 2 or something like that.
Okay.
I see him in preseason. He's blocking everything. So Dallas is not going to be small. New Orleans Pelicans will be small.
Right.
And I'm disappointed that they didn't give Valanciunas the money. I think, or I don't even know why they trade him. I'm just confused on that trade.
Right.
I just didn't understand it.
Obviously, I think it was the money. For him to go to Washington?
Yeah, because they're small now.
Right.
You had him at center. You had Zion at power forward.
Mhm.
That
It
made
worked.
sense. Then you
Worked.
had Brandon Ingram at the 3.
It worked. It worked.
It worked.
Perfectly.
So now I don't know who's going to be their 5. You're going to see a lot of small ball from them.
Yeah.
And, bringing in Murray is cool, but I don't think that's over the top. I think they needed to keep Valanciunas, especially in the West.
Right.
West is big.
West
So
is
you're
huge.
going to go against the Lakers.
Right.
They're big. Dallas is bigger now.
Right.
Even the Suns got bigger.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm a little confused on that, but that's my West.
Do you really are you really buying the Lakers hype? There's still the Lakers faithful in the media are still putting Lakers on this formidable pedestal.
I'm not.
And they're saying, LeBron going in year 22.
I'm never gonna be
year
sold.
22, fams. What are we really talking about?
I'll never be sold on a guy that old trying to lead a team to a championship. If he still has to be the best player,
Right.
I just don't see it happening.
I'm like,
it won't happen.
Am I missing something?
No, but it's the Lakers, it's LeBron, the hype train, all that stuff. So
I get it.
I understand, but it's gonna be like that every single year. Every single year, the Lakers and LeBron James is on it, or any team that LeBron James plays on, they're always thinking, well,
Even
LeBron
if he makes it to
James,
year 25.
they're gonna be, well, I don't want to bet against LeBron. He's been betting against this for years and he's been losing. So I don't understand. Like, what's the difference now? I don't know, but I'm not sold on the whole Lakers hype train.
Mm-hmm.
AD will never take that torch and be the number one guy.
Facts.
He comes in spurts throughout the season.
Right.
He doesn't do it often. He'll have a good month of basketball and then, he's hurt or, he defers to LeBron and other stuff. So I don't see it. I see OKC the best team in the West for sure. And I don't in the East, I like the Celtics. I like the Celtics. What the Knicks did was cool by getting Karl Anthony Towns, but they will have an opportunity. Like, they will have an opportunity. And I think that will be my surprise team. That's my surprise team in the East.
Yeah.
And my surprise team in the West is going to be Dallas.
Right.
I think those teams have a chance.
Yeah.
If all things are clicking, they can go all the way to the championship and compete for a championship.
My surprise team would be Memphis, obviously.
Yeah.
My second surprise team would be Phoenix. I think Phoenix
they picked up a lot of good things.
And they got a good coach in Budenholzer, man. And on the East, I like Indiana, man. I think Ben coming back, you know what I mean? That second unit's gonna be crazy. Indiana got something, man. Coach Carlisle, he's tapped in. He's getting the best out of his players. Don't sleep on Pascal,
Andrew Nembhard.
They got experience. And they're deep. The only knock I have on Knicks is their depth. And for some reason, a lot of memes have been, or blooper reels have been coming out with the Coach Thib and Cat connection. Cat had a lot of
Wouldn't they coach from each other? They coached
Minnesota.
Minnesota, okay.
He had a lot of brain farts under Coach Thib.
Did he?
Yeah, so we'll see.
I just think with such a tough nose like point guard in Brunson, then you have, OG. I'm not on the OG train. I'm just saying he's a defender.
Yeah.
And then you have Bridges.
That is crazy.
With those guys as defenders, on the wing,
Yeah.
that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
My only thing is just Hartenstein would have been really, really good next to Cat.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Cat by himself banging and doing all that stuff down low by himself. So that's my thing. But let's move on. Let's start off with the awards. We're gonna start off with Rookie of the Year. We'll start off with the Rooks.
Okay.
Who do you have for Rookie of the Year?
I'm leaning towards. I have a feeling Memphis is gonna just have a crazy year.
They have pieces, man.
They got the pieces. I like the fit of Zach Edey with Memphis.
This is exactly what they need.
Canadians gonna take that rookie of the year.
Great pick. That's exactly the same pick that I'm going with. I'm going with Zach Edey for rookie of the year. It's exactly what the Memphis Grizzlies need.
Mm-hmm.
A rim protector, but also you have the power forward who is a rim protector as well.
Exactly.
Why do I forget his name all the time? And I hate that. I need his name. I cannot I always forget his name, and he's a good player. I need to know his name. What's his name? I always forget this guy's name. All the time. Roster. Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson. Okay.
I don't know why I always forget his name. Jaren Jackson. So to have ZD, Zach Edey, and then Jaren Jackson, they're both rim protectors.
Right.
Like crazy.
And don't sleep on Bane as a defender on the perimeter.
No, he can defend and he can shoot, and you have Smart, and then obviously you have Ja.
Yeah.
Their team is they have a team, they do, but will Ja be available? That's my only issue. Will he be available? Is he gonna cause some type of issue again?
I don't think on the social piece he's gonna be just fine.
Will he get injured? I don't know. He's a little fragile to me. So I that's my only issue. If he's not there, he's a big of a difference maker if he's not there. And that's gonna determine whether they're gonna go far deep in the playoffs or whatever. So, but I'm gonna go with Zach Edey. I'm looking at Zach Edey as he's gonna average. I see he's gonna average about 11 points, about 9 rebounds, and about 2 blocks a game. 2 blocks a game. Those are gonna be his stats this season. I think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year because they're gonna have a good record, and the way he's gonna have a lot of highlights. He's gonna be dunking on guys.
Yeah.
He can do a lot of different things that I like. So I'm going with Zach Edey. And this class of rookies is not that great.
I like Shepherd from Houston.
Shepherd ain't going to win shit because he's not going to play over
Van Vliet.
So he's not going to get the minutes. And maybe they might eventually transition Van Vliet out of here, but he's not old.
No, Van Vliet ain't going nowhere, man.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying eventually maybe that might be the exit plan, but for now, I'm going to give it to he's going to get the starting position. So he won't get Rob Dillingham won't get a lot of minutes. He might get some certain minutes, but that team is trying to compete right now.
Right.
So if he is as fast as he can pick up things, it'll determine what kind of minutes he's going to get, and he's going to come off the bench. So Sar, the number 2 pick for that was going to be my next pick from Washington. I don't know. Cause I see him in summer league, he looked awful. I see him in preseason, he looks a lot better.
Right.
He might get the minutes, he might get the certain touches. So that might be one. So this is a weak draft class, and this is why I'm saying Zach Edey has an opportunity to win Rookie of the Year. So that's my Rookie of the Year. Let's talk Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go Defensive Player. Who do you have Defensive Player of the Year?
Oh, I got Wemby winning Defensive Player of the Year. I think the whole world knows it.
Yeah.
He should have got it. People say he should have got it last season.
I agree.
So he's going to probably do the same stuff and more defensively. Yeah.
I think second year around, Wemby is going to be a problem. I think he's going to dominate so much this year. And then having Chris Paul, an actual floor leader.
Right.
And I'm not saying Chris Paul is the old Chris Paul. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the floor leader.
Yeah.
Chris Paul has such a strong personality. It either rubs you the wrong way or you can get along with him.
Get along with him. There's no gray area.
There's none, right? So I think Wemby wants to learn.
Right.
Who better to learn from than Chris Paul?
Facts.
So, as much as I've been hard on Chris Paul, a lot of his time, especially when he was with Phoenix, I think that he's gonna do well for
Control Alt Delete with the hard talk. Hard on Chris Paul. Control Alt Delete. Please.
That wasn't that much of a.
Come on, man. Okay. If you know, you know, fams.
But I think he's gonna do really well for Chris Paul. I mean, Chris Paul's gonna do really well for Wemby this year, and I think he's gonna elevate his game. I think he's gonna get Defensive Player of the Year. That's my pick. I think he's gonna average about 4 blocks this year.
Right.
He's gonna average 4 blocks this year. He's gonna average 12 rebounds this year, and he's gonna average 22 points this year, and that's gonna be his stats. Those are gonna be his stats. They're gonna lose.
He sounds like he'll make an All NBA team.
Potentially. He gonna lose a bunch of games.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be worth shit, but he gonna do his thing. So that's my defensive player of the year. So let's go with most improved. MIP, who do you have for most improved?
You know, I got to keep it in the 6 since we're in the 6th season. You know what I mean? Scotty Barnes, man. Scotty Barnes going to get MIP, man.
Scotty Barnes?
I'm going with Scotty Barnes, man.
What does it look like for him to, why would you say it?
Scotty Barnes, last year he led in every statistical category. Or at least 5 of them, the most important ones last year with the Raptors. You know what I mean? Didn't make the All-Star team originally, got voted in after because of injuries.
Got you.
This year, minus injuries, his numbers are going to be kind of identical to last year or even better.
So then how could he get most improved if the numbers are going to be the same? What's going to make him most improved? Like, why did he improve?
What do you mean, why did he improve? Well, and the team's going to have a better record. Like, better record.
So his numbers, remember, most improved is the numbers. Yeah, his numbers are going to be different. So will his numbers be better?
His numbers are going to be better. Let me put it that way.
Okay, got you.
His numbers will be better.
How much better?
What were the stats?
Let me see what Scotty's stats was last year. I think it was like 22.
Every year his numbers got better.
He averaged 19.9, basically 20, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah.
And he shot 47% from
all those are going to increase.
Give me something.
He's going to probably average like a good 22. I'll give him 21 to 22 points per game. You know, at least 9 rebounds. His assists are going to increase. I already see the Pirtle and him connection. When Pirtle's running the floor, man sees him. You know what I mean? In regards to steals, just looking at what he did to Washington, even though we lost to Washington in the preseason, he was a menace on the defensive side in regards to playing the passing lanes and just being chaotic the way he usually is on the perimeter.
Right.
So I think all that, when you add all that up, you can't deny the kid. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That he gonna get MIP, man.
Let's see who gets most improved, man. We're gonna talk to you guys in the comments, of course.
Yes.
But for my most improved, I'm going with Benedict Mathurin for Indiana Pacers. Last year, he averaged about 14.5, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 44.6% from the field goal. I believe those numbers go up. Scoring, he's going to be at the 19 to 20 clip this year. Rebounds, he's going to go up to about 7, 8 rebounds because he's super athletic, strong. You know, he's about 6'6", you know, and he's a high riser. So he's going to get more rebounds and he's going to get more minutes this year. He was coming off the bench.
He was.
He going to start this year. He has to start. It got to be him and Halliburton in the backcourt.
In the backcourt. Makes
sense. Got to be. You put him, you put Halliburton in the backcourt, then you could put with Pascal.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be 4. Who's their Turner's going to be 5.
Who's going to be their 3?
And then who would you say would be the 3? You got not James Johnson, not Isaiah Judd. Who would you say? I would say they got James Wiseman over there too. Are you gonna put Aaron Nesmith? Nesmith? I think Nesmith might start at the 3. Because I don't think that I think he's gonna start at the 3. Because Obi Toppin is more, he came off the bench. He's more of a power forward, running gun. So I think that they're gonna have to start this guy, Benedict Mathurin.
Right.
It's gonna be him and Nesmith at the wings. The 2 and the 3. Pascal 4, Turner 5.
Right.
With Halliburton just winging it. But that's my most improved. I think numbers go up from 15 to about 19, 20 a game. I think he's gonna be a main focal point in their offense if they were smart.
Right.
He's strong. He's athletic. We're gonna see a lot of dunks, highlight plays.
Listen, man,
the kid from Montreal is
a
problem.
He missed the playoffs last year.
He missed it.
If he was playing,
I'm telling you, this kid is confident.
Yeah,
he's out of this world. I think he's gonna be a star.
Yeah,
and I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be the young core of that team.
Yes,
it's gonna be him and Tyrese Halliburton. You know, with a nice young Nembhard. But I think Nembhard, he he might want to control his own team at one point in his career. And he might not want to stay behind Tyrese.
Right.
He might be like, let me go back home to the Raptors.
You never know.
Run that one.
Yup.
So, because he's a starter. I believe he's a starter in this league.
So too.
So
that's our
he
point
just plays
guard
that sixth man of the year really well. But
Andrew, we need you on the show, man.
Yes,
I know you be watching, man. You be supporting.
Sir.
We need you.
We need both brothers and the dad. So
Ryan's killing it. Top point guard right now.
Absolutely.
Let's go at Gonzaga.
So, that's my most improved. So what do we got next? We got which award do we have next? We did Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved. Let's go with Sixth Man. Sixth Man of the Year. Who do you have? Last year you had who was in the conversations last year for Most Improved? You got a guy like Benedict Matthews. Well, he's gonna start. I mean, Andrew Nemhard.
Yeah.
You got Malik Monk. You got some guys. So who would you say would be?
I think Nas got it last year, right?
Nas Reed.
Yeah.
Is he gonna start this year? Or are they gonna keep him out? I think he's gonna come off the bench.
I think he's
though.
gonna come off the bench. I think his role is better coming off the bench.
He might run it back, man.
Right.
He it's tough to deny him as a repeat, to be honest. He's gonna do his thing. That's the role that he's comfortable in.
There's a few.
You got Bobby Portis.
Right.
Who else you got? You got Malik Monk, Nas Reed, Bobby Portis. You got who else we got? We mess around and might get Tyler Hero, Jordan Clarkson, our boy Norman Powell.
I was just about to say, I'm leaning towards Powell, but I think DiVincenzo's gonna have a chip on his shoulder at Minnesota.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think he's gonna have a chip on his shoulder, man. The Villanova Knicks got broken up. I feel DiVincenzo wanted a bigger role.
Wow.
And I think he can make some noise in Minnesota. I can see it. I can see it, man. And Minnesota's a little bit more. They got a lot more depth, but I could see him controlling from a scoring standpoint, controlling that second unit.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go with
we are doing the damn thing right now because I got the same person. Dante DiVincenzo.
I think, man,
all the way from Delaware.
Last
year with the Knicks, he averaged 17, about almost 18 a game, 17.8, 4 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 41%, so about 42% from the field.
And he was a big piece in that Knicks run in the playoffs last year. So you got to keep that and put that in consideration.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, and he shoots I think he shoots about 38-39% from 3-point range.
Yeah.
I'm picking the same person, Dante DiVincenzo. I think there's going to be a lot of room for him.
Right.
Because he can stretch the floor. He can defend.
He can defend.
And I think playing with the Warriors that one year or how long he played with the Warriors, I think he learned a lot, especially catch and shoot.
Right.
I think he gained a lot of great habits playing with the Golden State Warriors. And this is why he was so successful when he played with the Knicks.
Right.
And I think it's going to carry on. I think he's going to come out. I believe he's going to average the same amount. So I believe about 18 a game.
And Julius Randle's going to be out. He's not going to be back right away.
Yeah.
So that's just more playing time.
Oh, he's going to get it.
For the team in general, they're going to stretch that bench. So
I think he's going to come off and he's going to give Ant-Man a lot of rest.
Yeah.
And Ant-Man can take it easy. This dude, I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He was traded from the Knicks. Him and Julius Randle, they're going to come off of blood. And I think he's going to get Sixth Man of the Year. I agree with that.
Yeah, and
I see it.
That's why Minnesota won that trade.
I see it. Yeah, I see it. So we'll talk about that in the comments as well. Let's go to the big award, the big award. So so far we did Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. We did Most Improved. We did Sixth Man. Now we got to go to the big award, the MVP of the league.
Right.
Who do you have for MVP of the NBA 2024-2025 season,
Listen,
who do you
man,
got?
this is the stretch, but Woods likes to, think outside the box at times. And when he's think outside the box, sometimes he'll box you in the face, or sometimes he'll box some sense into y'all for doubting me. I'm going with Ja Morant. I'm going with Ja Morant, man. Ja Morant gonna be this year's MVP. Originally, if we would have stuck to the script, he was supposed to be the face of the NBA. Got caught up in a few off-court issues, had to fall back a bit while he was gone. I even took him off the top 5 point guard list at one point because he was out of sight, out of mind. But he's back. His kicks look fire. B, don't sleep.
Those kicks ain't fire.
Don't
Cut it
sleep. The
off.
kids love him. The
Because
kids love
kids
him.
love him because they go for cheap and they giving them out every camp or everywhere
Here
you
we
go.
go. Here we go.
They cheap
Here we
ass
go.
sneakers.
You can
bro.
downplay
Yo,
Ja.
listen,
You can
every sneaker that
downplay-
Ja Morant has, they were actually Kyrie's sneaker. And then Nike was like, here, we don't have Kyrie no more. Those are all just Kyrie's, man.
Wow.
Come on, man.
The disrespect. Don't worry, Ja. Over
Listen,
here.
man, Nike, you ain't slick. I know people in the meetings, like, do you think y'all slick?
Listen. I'm going with Ja Morant, man. If everything falls in place the way it's supposed to fall in place, bar injury, yeah, he gonna take that MVP.
No. MVP of the 2024-2025 season is going to Jason Tatum.
Woo! He fixed that form, baby.
He fixed that
form, baby.
He don't have that hitch in that form no more. It's looking smooth and fluid. I seen it last night against the Sixers.
Got that 4-point play and all.
Got that 4-point play. Last year, he averaged 25, 10 rebounds. 25, 10 rebounds, so it's 9.7, 6.3 assists. He shot 43% from field goal. Listen, that's going up to 30 this year.
Facts.
He gonna average 30, same amount of rebounds, less assists. So I'd say about 4 assists, and he gonna shoot 50% from the field goal. Listen, and he gonna shoot about 37, 38% from 3.
Right.
That new improved jump shot, it looks smooth.
Looks good.
They were talking about him doing 2-a-days, working out about 6 o'clock in the morning, coming back in the afternoon, getting his lift in, working on his jump shot.
He's been a hooper at heart. He's been a hooper at heart from day one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
His dad was a hooper.
Come on,
Remember,
bro.
he came under that umbrella from St. Louis with Larry Hughes.
Yes.
His dad and Larry Hughes went to high school together.
Talk to him, man.
So they played. So he been getting these NBA workouts from he was young.
Line.
Right? But the problem is for the NBA, y'all pissed that boy off.
Yeah, you guys
started with USA basketball, where he was getting 2 minutes a game,
I feel sorry
getting
for Golden
DMPs.
State. I feel sorry
He
for
is
Golden
coming out
State.
with a vengeance. He is gonna put the world on notice. Like, I am the best player in the NBA.
Right.
And he's going to fry everybody. He plays basketball all the time.
Right. He's a hooper.
He doesn't sit out games.
Right.
He plays games. I think Jason Tatum's coming for blood
And
this year.
he's just touching his prime, man.
Just touching. He's a
Just
kid.
touching. Look how much he's accomplished.
Oh, yep.
At such a young age.
Oh my God.
You gotta
He's
put
coming.
some
He's
respect on
coming
the
for
man's name.
blood this
JT,
year.
man.
Jason Tatum.
And they're gonna go back to back.
MVP.
Back-to-back champs.
So that was my next thing.
Come on, man.
Who is going to be the 2024-2025 NBA champion this year?
Boston Celtics.
I can't argue with them.
Boston Celtics.
Boston Celtics will repeat. And you got Jason Tatum who's pissed off.
Yep.
You got Jaylen Brown who's pissed off. Y'all didn't want to put that man on the team. You put the 2 players that they're better than. So imagine Derek White, Drew Holiday getting more minutes than Jason Tatum.
I mean, Jason Tatum got rest. He got a lot of rest during that period.
He could have been at home getting the rest.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
He had to fly all the way to France. He could have got his rest at home.
He got a lot of rest.
So those 2 players played way more than Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown couldn't even make the damn team.
That was
so
up.
These 2 guys, didn't you see Jaylen Brown's workouts? This underwater. He underwater doing all kind of shit.
Real talk.
He is coming for blood this year. Those 2 guys, y'all pissed them off. They coming for blood this year. I guarantee it. That's going to be the best duo in the NBA next year.
Right.
I'm telling you right now. And I'm not even a Celtics guy.
Facts.
I'm not even a Celtics, but the way I seen y'all play them, and listen, it's going to be less pressure now for them too, because they got over that hump by winning that first one.
They got over that hump. Real talk.
Yeah. So now they just going to play relaxed basketball. But bro, they've been working all summer. Jaylen Brown got them bum ass sneakers,
Right.
them new bum ass
Here we
sneakers.
go.
He gonna try to make them things like he got the new bum ass sneakers, right? Yo, let's come on, man.
And his track, Just Do It, man.
Oh my
Come on,
God,
man.
that bum ass track and the bum ass sneakers together. Yo, listen. Let us know, man, in the comments what y'all feel. I wanna know, man. Talk to us, man.
But yo, hold up. We didn't touch on the coach of the year.
Okay.
You think JJ Redick gonna get coach of the year?
Hell no. That boy looked stressed out preseason. I didn't even want to do coach of the year, but we could go coach of the year.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, JJ Redick is not winning coach of the year. That boy looking stressed in preseason.
Oh man.
He like, man, they forcing me to play
Yo,
this nigga Bronny. I don't want to play Bronny.
When is he gonna get the gray patches?
Bro, it's coming. It's on its
coming?
way. It's on the
my
way.
goodness.
He over there looking like under some, you can see someone talking under their breath. He's like,
Yeah.
this nigga making me play Bronny. God,
Right.
I don't want to play this one.
No.
Yo, he don't want to play
But
Bronny.
yo, shout out, I forgot his name, Olivier?
Yes.
Yo,
He was hooping.
hopefully he gets a contract.
We'll see.
But they were down, 15?
Yep, came
in the
back and
fourth
won the
against
game.
against
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Yep.
And he led that charge, man.
Yep,
and
yep.
all he was talking about was energy. Bringing that energy off the bench, man.
Let's hope. I love to see those kind of stories,
sounding
man.
Ish Smith-ish.
No,
You
come
know
on,
what I mean?
man.
Shout out
Come
Ish Smith, man. You know what I
Come on,
mean?
come on,
My
come on.
guy. You know what I mean?
So, who do you have? Who do you have for coach of the year?
I think Mr. Taylor Jenkins?
For who? Memphis?
Memphis.
Okay. It's not a bad. That's not a
Memphis.
bad.
I have a feeling Memphis is gonna put everybody back on notice.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why they were an elite before Ja went out.
I was leaning towards Tibbs because I think that they're gonna make an enormous jump.
I don't know, fam. I think everybody's waiting for the Knicks now. There's no surprise. You know what I mean? That surprise element is gone. You know, Brunson had a
tough.
phenomenal year, but now coaches have more time to really scout him.
But you see the thing with the Knicks, I think the Knicks have the exact players that they need. The players match the coach.
Right, but you can't play them 82 games, 82 minutes.
But my thing is the only player that doesn't fit that mold is Cat. Like Jalen Brunson's tough. OG's tough.
Right.
Hart is tough.
Right.
You know, Bridges is tough.
Right.
Then you have Cat.
You're gonna have them cat bloopers. Be ready for
So
the cat bloopers.
that name,
That
he's a
alone.
putty cat, right?
Come on, man.
Like that's
Like
the
I
only
said,
thing.
you traded a dog for a cat. This is what
But-
you're gonna get.
I was gonna go with Tibbs, but I'm gonna go with Missoula for the Celtics. I think that they're gonna start off like Jason Tatum. He got his kicks laced up right now. He's sleeping with his sneakers.
What's
Like, he
homeboy's
is
name,
ready.
man? Coming off the bench. And he's a ball don't stop alum.
Oh, Pritchard.
Oh my gosh.
Pritchard.
When
yes.
he gets unleashed.
Yo,
Y'all be-
I'm telling you
come
right
on,
now,
man.
man. I think Missoula's gonna get Coach of the Year. They gonna win about 60 games this year.
Going 60.
They gonna win 60 games this year. Yo, Porzingis is not even. He's not starting in the beginning of the year. He's gonna be. I think he's hurt.
Yeah.
So Big Al's back.
Yeah.
You know, hey, they're just tougher than everybody.
Right.
They're tougher.
Right.
You know, so that's my pick for Coach of the Year. Missoula. You got Jenkins.
Yeah.
So
Memphis.
yo, listen, man. Talk to us in the comments.
Yeah.
See how our predictions went. The whole East. Who we got? We got East, the West seedings.
Yeah.
We got Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, Most Improved Sixth Man,
There we
Coach
go.
of the Year. Talk to us in the comments. See how our you know we're this is competition, man.
This is all competition, man. Who's
I've
listening
been
better?
kicking his ass for the last couple of years now. So
Come
let's
on,
see.
man.
Let's see if Woods could win this year with his predictions, man. Talk to us in the comments, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hold up. And lastly, the retirees, man. Like I said, Ish Smith. We had Danny Green.
Brother,
Guys,
Sophia, cut this part out.
guys
please.
are retiring, man. You know what I mean? We're getting old out here. But it's a new new wave of players coming in. But Danny Green retired, man. We gotta shout him out. No?
Not really.
Danny Green got us to help get us a chip. 2019?
Not really.
Shout out Danny Green, man.
I thought you
Don't
were
worry,
going to
man.
talk about Vince Carter being inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Of course.
And
we
him,
always talk about
shouting
Vince,
out,
man.
I seen him and Jordan had a moment, which
That
was
was dope.
amazing.
That was dope.
You know, he
Even though
introduced-
Jordan was hating on him a little bit early in the
Jordan
season.
never hated on
He
the guy.
did, a little bit.
When?
What do you mean when? Flipping, I believe there was the whole controversy with
They're starting in the All-Star
starting
game?
in the All-Star game and
Jordan
stuff.
had nothing to do with that. Jordan said, take it.
No, Vincent said, "No, you can have it."
Yeah.
Because he heard the rumbling.
but
We
that's
all
not
heard the
the rumble
rumblings.
from MJ.
We all heard the rumblings.
that's
Came
not
from
from
MJ's
MJ.
camp, man.
Okay.
It is what it is. Probably Oakley. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was hating on the low, and they're Tar Heel guys, but it is what it
He
is.
can never hate. He can never hate on his fellow Tar Heel. He showed up to his friggin' Hall of Fame.
Just to
Jordan
show
don't
face,
show up
man.
nowhere.
Exactly. Just to show face, man.
Jordan
It's
always
okay.
on a boat somewhere with that yak and his girl and cigars.
Yeah.
He ain't. He don't show up to events. So when he shows up, that's love.
Eh,
That's love.
yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna go into hip hop. Let's go into hip hop, man.
Okay.
So J. Cole, your boy J. Cole dropped a
Let's go.
new song. The new song is called Port Antonio. What is your
Yeah.
thoughts on this new song?
J. Cole just showing, man, he's here. He didn't go nowhere. Yeah, everybody's punking the move of him bowing out of the battle. But I thought that was a thorough track, explaining himself, explaining where his mind was at, explaining why, if he would have did what he did, he would have lost the bro. Still looks at Kendrick and Drake as bros. They came in this game three-headed monsters, regardless of whoever you rocking with, 1, 2, and 3. He just had to let it be known. He's here. Don't diss.
Listen,
Yo, don't say it's not hip hop, because there's a lot of things right now that I'm questioning in this hip hop world.
oh,
You know
it's
what I
hip-hop
mean?
for sure. It's hip hop.
Bottom line, because I'm hearing a lot of guys saying, that was weak. But how is it weak? If Kendrick would have came out with something like that, everybody'd say that was tough.
Okay,
Stop it.
so I understand where they're saying it is weak. I get certain points because Cole, you can spit.
Right.
You can spit. So it's just competition.
No, it's not, bro.
No, this is all competition. This is all battling. This is where, like, if you call yourself an MC, this is a part of the part of hip hop.
It is.
Of battling and you know, the street corners and guys are rapping against each other. We see these stuff all the time. So that's where people are saying, oh, this was a weak move for you to bow out, because it's not like you're not good.
You're
So
great.
now people are looking at it like, man, because he's saying, I didn't bow out because I thought I would have lost. He's like, oh, you know, I just would have lost a bro. Like,
it's personal, bro.
I don't.
You
that
don't feel
hit
that?
the same. It don't hit when
Come
you say
on,
that.
man.
When he
That's
says
personal,
that,
bro.
when he says that, I'm like, shut up, man.
Stop
Shut
it,
up,
man.
What are you talking
I
about?
disagree with that, man.
You wouldn't have
disagree
lost.
with that.
If you wouldn't have lost, then why didn't you continue? Like, why didn't you just keep going with it? Why'd you run? Why'd you go tuck your tail and run?
It would have got personal, bro.
So what?
It would have got so personal.
Are you afraid of the boogeyman? He ran? Anything that Kendrick, anything that J. Cole dropped,
it has to be deeper
I can't
than
even
that, fam.
take it in,
It has
bro.
to be deeper than that, fam.
That's why people are saying, yo, it doesn't hit the same, J. Cole. You're talking spicy still, too. Talking about, you know, guys paid for botting.
Yeah.
And
thank you for baiting that out.
Like,
thank you
that's
for
a
baiting
Kendrick
it out.
shot. Bro, if
All
you don't
right.
want no problems with Kendrick, man, shut up and sit this one out, my boy. Shut up.
Nah.
Sit it out. Keep riding your bike in New York City.
Keep riding your bike,
with the people, and shut up.
Nah. I'm glad he came out with that track. You
That's
know what
my
I mean?
whole thing with this song.
I love the track. I love it.
We all knew that J. Cole could rap, but you're scared. You were afraid. This is why you tucked your tail and you ran. This is the bottom line. And this is why I give Drake credit, because Drake don't duck no damn smoke. Win, lose, or draw.
Right.
Y'all call him a pop star. Y'all call him a culture vulture. That little nigga is not ducking no smoke.
Facts.
He ain't ducking no smoke.
No,
I see a lot of guys ducking smoke. I see a lot of dudes ducking smoke.
They're looking at the bigger picture.
I seen anybody who came at Drake responded.
Real shit.
He always responded. Win, lose, or draw, he ain't ducking no smoke.
But the thing about it, Drake is the top dog.
It don't matter.
So the top dog has to respond.
No, not necessarily. When Jay-Z was on top, Jay-Z ignored a lot of niggas. Jay-Z, when he was at the top, he ignored a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas. And I don't know, I'm not saying he was afraid. I'm not saying if he was like, this is a smart business move. I don't know. But I know when Jay-Z was at the top, he ignored a lot of niggas. And I'm a Jay-Z guy. And this is a fact.
Is Jay-Z wearing a wig? Is that a wig? You think that's a wig?
What?
Sorry, man. Sorry. I had to ask. I had to get it out there, man. Please let me know.
You're saying too fast? Or
yeah, man. Because Cat Williams baited out. I was the biggest Steve Harvey fan. I think everybody wanted that Steve Harvey lineup. Now Cat Williams said it was a wig. Is Jigga wearing a wig, man?
Man, let's
my
stop,
bad. My bad.
Listen, let's go into the song, the J. Cole song, man. He said he wasn't dodging smoke. You was dodging smoke. Shut the fuck up.
No, he wasn't.
You got me cussing on Sunday. Pardon my language. Shut up. I don't believe you.
Here we
You
go.
was dodging smoke. He could rap. Why you running for when you could
The
rap?
man has fire in the pen. He
Why you
knew
running when
he
you
would've
could
burned
rap?
niggas, bro. He would have burned certain guys, and you couldn't come back from control of the league.
We ain't
Control
burning.
the
We
league.
ain't burning.
We ain't burning nobody.
We ain't burning nobody.
But I'm saying Cole knew what he had in
You
that
could
chamber.
rap.
We know
Why
this, bro.
did you duck? Why did you run and tuck your tail? Pissing me
he
off,
didn't want
man.
no foes, man. He's giving you a list why he does this shit, man.
Pushing sales.
Having you reciting the rhymes. That's hip-hop, bro.
It's like this, what he just did, what J. Cole just did when he was talking to Drake. Like, you'll always be my... It's kind of like he's sunning him. Like
he ain't sunning him, man.
Just listen.
He said, look what Drake has done for him, yo. You'll always be my...
Why is he telling him to remind people, like, tap in back into your pen, remind these niggas, like, basically who you are? Who the f*** are you, J. Cole? Who are you to say this shit?
He top 3 in the game, bro.
Man, shut up.
Top 3 in the game.
Man,
you could say shit like that when you're top 3.
Man, listen, J. Cole, you've been waived by the Scarborough Shooting Stars.
Stop.
Keep your goofy ass over there on them New York City streets. Ride your bike with the people.
So disrespectful,
do what you do,
man.
I don't believe you.
Stay pure, baby. Stay pure.
I don't believe you.
Stay pure to the game, man.
Drake don't need no advice from you. He don't need no advice from you. He's good.
Well, I think Drake all liked.
Yeah, he don't like it.
He liked it. So
yeah.
Drake been unfollowing a mad bunch of...
He needs to unfollow this right here.
He ain't gonna unfollow
him.
Nah, man.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do.
He still got...
Unfollow his ass.
He still got
You've
them
been
OVO
waived.
ties,
You're no
man.
longer
J. Cole,
on that roster.
J. Cole, former Shooting Stars.
You're waived, sir.
He got the East End wave right now. He got the East End ties. Same way, man.
No love.
Oh, here we go, man.
Anyways, what is you guys' thoughts on Port Antonio? Do you guys believe it? Like, talk to us in the comments, man. I don't believe that shit at all. J. Cole, you should have sat your goofy ass down somewhere and left it alone. Now you're still talking to Kendrick. Don't let that boogeyman come and flame your ass.
Right.
Like, because that's what you were running for anyway. So just leave it alone.
I don't think he was running from it,
Just
man.
leave it alone. You don't want no smoke with Kendrick. We realize that. We understand that. We get it. Leave it alone.
The public perception is not right. It's not right about what they're doing and saying and how you guys are treating J. Cole.
It is what it is, man.
I get it. But
It
it's
is
not
what it
right.
is.
It's just not right.
Anyways, that's all we have. That's it. This is episode 1, season 6. Let's get it, man. Any shout outs, man?
Oh man, I just want to shout out all the young hustlers. You know what I mean? Shout out Adil the Barber, you know, follow him on Instagram, 16. And he's cutting hair. You know what I mean? And I'm all about empowering the young people.
Does he have a shop somewhere?
He has a little shop. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I'll introduce you to him, man. We'll
Okay.
make that connection, man. Adil the Barber, you know what I mean? Shout out my son, Dream. He's selling. Remember when Dame Dash was saying, my son's selling cookies?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My son is selling chocolate strawberries, all that sweet daydreams on
Okay.
Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I just want to shout out some of my young men and women doing their thing, man. My daughter, my eldest, she's holding it down. You know, she has her business as well. You know, she does nails.
She's nice too.
You know what I mean?
She's nice too.
I wanna get the name correct. Nail Brat Nage, man. Hit her up. You wanna get, your nails did for any event or just to look fly, you know? Yeah, man. Shout out all my young hustlers leading by example and trying to provide a service to the community and to the society. And yeah, I'm all about that, man. I just want to shout them out, man. Real talk.
Listen, they're gonna make the world run, so
Straight
it's all
up,
about the
man.
youth. And I do want to give a shout out to one OG.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam Mitchell, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Sam Mitchell.
You gotta put them in their place
former
sometimes,
Raptors
man.
coach. Sometimes these young punks want to act up, and you gotta put them in their place.
Pop
sometimes,
style
man.
on you.
Yeah, he tried to play with my boy. Unk. Is that what they like to call the
Yeah,
elders? Unk.
yeah.
Sometimes you got to put fire to these young boys' ass sometimes,
Right.
man, because they want to play games with you. So shout out to Sam Mitchell, man.
Hey,
don't play
Coach
no games.
Mitch, Coach of the Year. Y'all got a home at TSN.
Yes.
We treat you lovely over
And
here.
we ain't gonna play with you.
We ain't gonna play with you
We
and
ain't
have
gonna
you
pocket watch you.
You know what I mean?
and
We ain't
try
gonna
to
do all
embarrass
that
you
over here,
online.
man.
We ain't gonna do that. So
Straight up, man.
yep. So
hey, man, just continue to support, man. Want to shout out our sponsors?
Shout out the sponsors once again, man.
Come
Shout
on.
out Piece of Ish. Shout out Ace Juicery. Listen, go get you some pizza from Pizza Ish, man. It's
it.
amazing food.
Come on,
Trust
man.
me. Get the jerk chicken pizza.
Mm,
Oh my God.
slaps
Amazing.
differently.
Listen, it's located in Brampton, man. 27 Ruth Ave in Brampton. Go check it out today. Get you some pizza
Straight
and
up.
get you some juice, man. Shout out Anthony Smith,
Hey,
man.
man.
Ace Juiceries. Let's go.
Continue to support, man. We're back, you know. Season 6, episode 1. Follow us on all social media platforms, man. Continue to subscribe. Hit up our website. Bruh. Title League.
Let's get it.
Season 6. Distant Cousins.